What is up, guys? Welcome to another video. This is another video. This is gonna be a combined trade breakdown, and as you've seen in the title of this video, I breached my topstep live funded account. And did I do this on purpose? No. But did I want it to get blown? Low-key, yes. So my goal was to go for the 30 days and then go withdraw all the money, right? But I've come across a lot of issues when trading live. I don't see any benefits of having one live account compared to 5 XFAs, which is 5 simulated funded accounts, right? So I've withdrawn over $40,000 ish, $40,000, which I will show you guys from this account. So I'm happy with this account. You know, it only had a 5K balance because I was forced to go live with this account. I didn't build a buffer or anything because of the fact that I was put on the focus trader program, which is you can't buy any new topstep combines, right? I mean, you can only buy one, which is a 50K. And I had one 150K funded, right? And they said you either go live and you withdraw $10,000 in profit, or you just fucked. You can't trade again, or you have a 6-month cooldown or some shit like that. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go live. Let me try and get the 30 days whilst I can, so I can withdraw all the money. So that's what I did. I went live with a 5K balance. Yes, it's not ideal, but I made it work. My first payout, I will show you guys on the screen as well, was good. So yeah, that's that. You know, unfortunately, I did blow the accounts, and they kind of pissed me off because there's a lot of issues that have been happening as a live. Trading live is a bit different than trading with combines or with XFAs, because one, you have 5 accounts is way better because you make 1K, you have 5K, because obviously I copy trade them. And just other facts that, you know, for example, yesterday I took a trade on my Alpha Futures account. This is obviously a simulated account. It's still a funded account, but it's a simulated funded account, which is different from a live account apparently. I didn't know that either. Fuck knows. I don't know. I don't care that much. But essentially they told me like, look, I think for the first 1 hour you couldn't enter a trade. It was Monday open, Asia session. Imagine Monday open where gold spiked up. I instantly longed on my Alpha Futures account. I caught over 700 pips. Yeah, over 700 pips. And I couldn't enter on my topstep account. And my balance was like, I think my balance was like 10 grand or 12 grand or something like that. And I longed, and you have a 5K daily loss limit, right? So I longed with a shit entry because like obviously I couldn't enter the trade for 1 hour, so my entry was already gone, and I tried to get a continuation in, and the continuation was shit, and my stop loss wasn't where it was supposed to be, because obviously I had a super late entry, and I got kind of fucked. I got a sell, yes, I got a sell, and then on Alpha I had TP because it retraced a bit, and then it went down and up again. It went to 5100. I think along that 5020, I TP'd at 5080 or something like that. So I was chilling on my Alpha Futures account. Yes, it does feel bad, but at the end of the day, I think, you know, God has maybe done this on purpose. Maybe I would have got a few payouts on this account more, and I would have done some dumb shit, and I would have bought a dumb shit, or I would have spent this money not wisely, right? So I always think there's a good thing, there's a benefit in every wrongdoing or whatever, you know, whatever. Like that's what I'm saying like that, and I don't exactly know how to word it, but that's what I'm saying, you know. But let me just open my charts. I was seeing my message because I just got a message from a guy about an M5. But let me open my screen and I will show you guys everything, the dashboard and whatnot, and then I will break down the trade I took on my Alpha Futures account, and I will also walk you guys through that dashboard as well because I done some crazy recovery on that account. I will walk you guys through. So let's get right into it. So here I am on the dashboard. As you guys can see, I just finished speaking to Ramez. Shout out to Ramez, which is my live account guy, I guess. So I was just asking, I can confirm trading. He said yes, because I do have 4 trading combines ready to be passed. I just need to make $100, which I will do tomorrow, because he said you will be off-boarded tomorrow. Because if you go, you can see you cannot currently activate new XFAs because you are off 100 like a live trader. So I just have to wait till tomorrow. Then I will pass these. These have no activation fee. I bought with no activation fee because it's only $40 more expensive, I think. And I don't pay VAT because I'm from the UAE. Obviously, we don't pay VAT. We're like that. But anyways, that's beautiful. So I'm gonna walk you guys through the dashboard. As you guys can see, if I go to my payouts, you guys can see I have withdrawn over 3 payouts, so 4,500, 9,000, and 29,000. Obviously, this does account to over 45, maybe even close to 50K, considering like 10K, 32 and a half. That's 42. Yeah, so 47 and a half. Obviously, the profit split. So I think I did very well on these accounts, but I think it's just time to go back to Express and get that 4,500 a week multiplied by 5, which is $22,500, which is around $85,000 a month. So I think that's just way more beneficial for me. Obviously, I didn't blow this on purpose, but it just had to happen, I guess. It is unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. So that is that for topstep. So here we are on my Alpha Futures dashboard. As you guys can see, this account, I have this account for almost 2 months now, I think maybe even longer, and it has gone through a lot of stuff. I think I withdrew 2 payouts on this account. I'm not really too sure. Maybe I have to go to the payout tab to see payout history. Yeah, so I withdrew 2 payouts on this account, totaling so yeah, like let's say 30, yeah, fuck knows, I don't know, like 50, 60K, maybe 70K, I don't exactly know. This one I just breached 2 days ago, which is unfortunate because I forgot that the max loss limit was 150K. Very stupid of me, because these accounts have buffers and the other account doesn't have a buffer. So I have 2 accounts here. One needs $16,000, it says, but it doesn't, because I made $7,500 today. So it will calculate the end of the day profit, because it updates end of the day, as you guys can see, update end of the day. So that account needs like $8,000, $9,000 profit. I think $9,000 to be exact. And this account needs about 4,500, if I'm not mistaken, like $4,000 profit made to be. Yeah, you guys can see I went into some drawdown. I think I went down to 157K. You guys can see the P&L for the month. You know, I think I showed this in a previous video as well. You know, 1 green and then red, green, red, green, red, green, red, red. This is a small green, so I don't really count that. And then we have 2 green. This is the reason I make 7.5K is because my consistency. I can't make more than 7.5K, otherwise I have to make way more. So I'm just sticking to 7.5K. So tomorrow, hopefully, inshallah, I will make 7.5K again. I'm not gonna rush it this time because the same thing happened, I think, here. Or if I'm not, I think here. So on Wednesday I needed, yeah. So I remember I was doing well, I was doing good, and then on Wednesday on Tuesday I needed to make only 2.5 grand, and I lost. And then I needed to make 5.5 grand, and I couldn't. Yeah, I got fucked. So anyways, that's all I gotta do. So I'm gonna walk you guys through the trade breakdown. The breakdown on how I made this $7,600, because the other one already broke down. So this is the trade of today. So let me get right into the breakdown. All right, so here we are on the XAU USD chart. You guys can see market opened. Actually, what happened was we had this huge drop, which was expected. And then market opened, and then we instantly pumped, right? And I instantly put a continuation trade in, because I was thinking, look, I'm 900 million % this is gonna go up. So I longed from here, put my stop loss here, and my TP was originally at all-time high, I think, but then I put it here because I just needed a 1 to 5. So we went up quite good, and I was happy, and then we started to fucking drop. I put my stop loss break even though, which maybe I shouldn't have done. Actually no, this isn't my entry. My entry is a bit better because I just didn't get break even. I remember that very well. I just didn't get break even. I can show you guys the executions as well. Let me go to the chart executions so you guys can see that I didn't get break even. So I longed, yeah, so 10. You guys can see 10. And I think I put my break even a little bit below or something, but I didn't get break even somehow. I don't know why. And I guess I got lucky, but I then entered again on my topstep account, so it wouldn't really have mattered because I would have just re-entered. So I can show you guys this trade actually on topstep, so you guys can see exactly my entry and exit. So my entry was here, my stop was this low, right? And my TP was here, 86.4. So that's a 1 to 7. I was whisking about the band because I was like, there is a possibility we sweep this low and then we go higher. So I wanted to have a little bit more drawdown left to, you know, maybe get that position in. It's very simple, clean continuations. We did take out all of these liquidities and then push into more continuations. Now, there weren't really that much buy opportunities on gold to really go for continuations, except here, right? We had that break of structure. We had that retest. We had these sweeps. That was good. And then you had this chalk flip, which was good. You could have entered here if you wanted to. I don't know if that would have been the best entry. And then price comes down a bit, does whatever, and then we just chop around for a bit. You guys can see right now we're chopping as well. So it's a very simple, clean continuation trade. You know, it was the demand here. We filled the gap beautifully. We came into a 15-minute demand. Let me close the chart execution so you guys see everything. But yeah, my drawings are gone. But yeah, it was just simple. You guys can see we swept that liquidity. We closed that gap. We retest into the demand. I actually marked this demand out in my Discord the day before on Monday. Like as I pulled it here. So gold continuation demand, but I doubt it'll retrace. That was Monday. It didn't retrace, but then the day after it did retrace exactly to that demand. So that was beautiful. So yeah, gold's chopping around a bit. I think we're gonna sweep these highs. And then FOMC comes and we might drop a bit. So that's my idea. This is the trade breakdown of the day. Hope you guys did enjoy it. Maybe $15,000. Fortunately, I didn't make any money on topstep, but that's fine. Tomorrow we'll have new XFAs. So let's see, maybe tomorrow we'll make another $35 million. But yeah, that's it. Hope you guys did enjoy. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.